Hey, good morning. Happy Tuesday morning, March 26th, my friends. It's Patrick Allman, obviously, or else you wouldn't be watching this. And one of the things I've done over the years is I've given lots of advice on audio video setups, how to buy microphones that are relatively cost effective, how to set up a room so it sounds halfway decent. I've got a little bit of recording studio experience. How to, what cameras to get to be somewhat cost effective, how to edit things, how to be highly productive when it comes to content production. And recently we moved, and I decided to go a little bit, deeper into investing into a good sounding office. And so new toys came in from, new toys came in. John Fisher, you're killing me, dude. New toys came in from Amazon today, and so I thought I'd open it up in front of you guys. And what's really misleading is how tiny this box is. So if you think about it, I've got, I'm pretty set for equipment when it comes to microphones, boom microphones, mixers, cameras. I don't have a camera mixer yet, but I'm kind of curious, for those of you that are watching live, before I open this up and show you what it is, does anybody want to take any guesses in the comments below as to what's in the box? What else could I do in a studio to really up my game? As a hint, there's more than one thing in the box, but it's really kind of all centered on one thing. But also, it has more to do with it's not electronic. It doesn't require batteries. You don't plug it in. So what could I do, when it comes to upping the quality of my, let's say video, let's say audio in this case. What could you do to really up the quality of audio when it comes to putting together a home studio? What are your favorite tools for going live on mobile? Hey, Kim, you're seeing it right here. My phone. Kim, my favorite tools for going live on mobile are my phone. It's why I invest in the high quality iPhone with a decent amount of memory. I get that press go live on that thing. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll do a camera if I'm on the computer, and I'll do the phone over the side so I get two copies of it, because when you go live by default, you do not get an HD version. So anyways, so let's get something here to open up the box. What do we have here? I've got house keys. Here we go. So let's see what new toys we have in here. And again, if you're someone who either has a home studio or a business studio, and you want to really up the quality of things, it's not always about the best microphones or the best cameras or the green screen, things like that. There are certain things you can do, and for those of you with a very keen ear, if you can kind of hear the audio quality of what I'm doing right now, you might kind of get a hint as to what's in the box. Because what's going on right now is I'm in a room that has a lot of flat, solid, hard surface walls. And when you're in a room like that, things echo like crazy. And oftentimes our office spaces, and whether it's home or business, are not built for sound quality. They're built for convenience because we live in them. And so when you go to build any kind of studio, there are certain things you have to keep in mind. One of the things that really kills your audio quality are reflections and directly reflecting surfaces. So if you have a studio at home or at work, and you are always and you're in a basically, what we have is a standard six wall room, floor, door, window, ceiling, for those of you that went to marching band like I did. But that's a great room to live in, great room to sleep in, great room to work in, but it's horrible for sound quality. And because you get a lot of reflections, and it doesn't really matter how big the room is or how small the room is. My latest office is going to have wooden floors, so that makes it even worse. So what can you do when you have a lot of really bad echoes when it comes to sound quality? What do we have here? Oh, cool. I could have taken it out a long time ago. Okay, this is amazing because this looks really small, but what this is a set. Boy, this is really compressed tight. This is a set of soundproofing panels I bought. This is a set of 48. So this is how they come. They come really compressed, and I read about this ahead of time. So what you see here are 48 soundproofing panels that you put in your wall. And for those of you who have ever been inside of a TV studio or a recording studio, you'll always notice there's lots of foam on the wall. or there's print pictures. There's sound panels on the walls, and that's to basically baffle all of those echoes. That's what that is for right there. So that's what I'm doing in my latest office, is I'm investing in sound quality. I've got plenty of microphones, I've got plenty of cameras. What else can we do? We can invest in sound quality. So again, these are soundproofing panels. Let me see. So what happens is they came shipped very thin like this. And so what I did is, you guys know kind of my branding I do, there was a purple and black set. So I bought a purple and black set of 48 panels, which I'm figuring is going to give me good coverage for all 4 walls in the studio, plus some on the ceiling, because the walls, the walls have windows and other things on them. So you can't really cover all 4 walls. And the goal is to not cover the walls from head to toe. My goal is to mainly focus on the area where someone's going to be standing or sitting, and making sure that that area right there is baffled very well. Hey, Mateo, dude, I got my toys in. Mark, good to see you. Tony, Greg, Janetta, David Kirby, Colin, Matt. Who else is tuned in here? Let me see here. Caddy, Meredith, Kim, Michael Arnold. I appreciate all of you. And Greg right there, so you guys tuned in. So yeah, my buddy Mateo, I was telling him, because he does a lot of, he has a very great music background right there. I was telling him I've got some toys in. And Mateo, this is what they are, man. There's 48 of them in here. So they come air shrunk is what they come. And it looks like there's purple here. And so what you have to do with these, because they come so tightly air compressed, hey Lauren, thanks for tuning in. Because they come so tightly air compressed, what I have to do now in the next 48 hours, according to the instructions, right here, it says 24 to 48 hours to restore these to normal size. So what I have to do is unpack these today, and I'll unpack one right here when I'm with you right now, and you leave them sitting out for a day or two, and they will restore to the normal size. And the instructions right here actually also say, dear buyer, if the shape recovery is not very good, can quick recovery in water, soak in water for 1 to 2 minutes, wring out water 3-4 hours, fast recovery. So if you can't, if they don't by natural progression, hey Bob, thanks for joining us. If they don't by natural progression expand back to their regular size, then you can do a water thing here. So let's cut one of these open and see how these work. And again, this is something for those of you to think about that either want a sound studio or a video studio. And most of the people that I give advice to want video studios, not recording studios. And what this will do is you can put these on your walls out of the sight line of your camera, and it will dramatically help the audio quality of the work that you do. You've seen me put up green screen stuff before. This would go on the walls where the green screen is not. So my goodness gracious, they shrink wrap the crap out of this stuff. So it looks like it's all in one bag. So there was a bag within a bag, and then inside of this bag, everything is shrink wrapped even a little bit more. I don't know about you guys. I just like getting presents. Hey, Christine, good to see you. I love getting presents. So it's a little bit of mid-Christmas here on March 26th. And let's see how we get this darn thing open. Okay, we're going to go tearing it open from this side right here. And I'm curious if, like, as soon as air hits this thing, it was going to blow up in my face. So let's see, what do we have here? Oh, yep, it's already starting. Oh, crap. Look at that. So as soon as air gets in there, this starts blowing up. Oh, yep, there it goes. So, oh, yep. So you saw what it started off with. So look, the air is getting in there. So far, there's 48 panels total. So this is where it came, for those who are just tuning in. This is how it came in the box. There's 2 of these. And I just opened up this one. The first set of air is getting exposed to it. So they're already starting to expand. So let's get some of these out so you guys can see. Later, dude. So you guys can see how they work. So basically, this is what they look like, just so you know. And because for branding purposes, hey, Zach, man, good to see you, Zach. For branding purposes, I got purple and black. And it looks like just like regular average foam. But what you have here is, ooh, it smells good. Ooh, I'm going to get high off of these. If you can see the pattern here, This is basically what this does is the foam absorbs sound, and then the angles there help it, deflect it also. So the goal with these, and this is a pack of 24, and then the other pack of 24 I have to open up right here. It looks like they're going to expand pretty well. So we got half black, half purple, because I love purple. I asked some friends for advice because I was considering getting red, and they said no red. So these are probably going to go in some kind of checkerboard pattern like this. And another Amazon box came over here that you can't see that has things to put these on the wall. So this is a set of 24. There's going to be another set of 24. If you're interested in something like this, they have solid black, they have black and gray, they have black and red, they have black and purple, obviously. So go to Amazon. Like I said, if you have a video studio, you're considering buying a video studio. This is one of those things, it's a relatively small investment, but can really up the quality of any video or audio production work. If you have a podcast, you don't have a lot of space, there are actually these small little booths that have foam like this in them that you can get to wrap around your microphone. So, if you don't like I have a lot of space, you don't have to do the entire room. You can just kind of do it around the microphone. And it's basically the same thing with the goal. The goal is to get rid of any directly reflecting surfaces, which are going to affect your audio quality. Hey, Kay, thank you for tuning in. So again, for those of you that are watching, these are continuing to expand. So that's my set of 24 right there. The other set of 24 is right here. Like I said, they're compressed pretty cool. Now, if I was really smart, I would have planned out a video time lapse to do these. One concern I can tell I'm going to have right off the bat is these do have a chemical smell to them. So once I get 48 of these up on the wall, I may have a challenge with a chemical smell. I'm not really too sensitive to that stuff, but we'll see. And again, the goal for fashionable, I don't really, there's no difference between the purple and the black when it comes to audio quality wise. Just for fashion and, design sense wise, I'll probably put them in some kind of checkerboarded pattern. And I also like the fact that the purple is not a bright purple. It's kind of a muted purple right there. And like I said, I have black right here. On the other box, I've got all the hangers. So again, as I sign off here, for those of you, if you need some advice on, environment setups when it comes to podcasting or video, let me know. Something we can actually even test right here for those of you that want to know the difference. So if you can kind of hear me talking right now, give me a thumbs up in the comments and try to kind of pay attention to the audio. And one of the things we can do right here is I can actually take some of these right here. I can wrap them. Can wrap them around the microphone right here, and what you should be able to hear is a slight audio quality difference. So this is the kind of room. Hey, Bob, thanks for tuning in, man. Appreciate you. Have a good day. So this is the kind of the room right now. I'm probably getting audio quality reflecting off of the laptop, off of the screen, off of the walls around here. But if you kind of wrap, a directly reflecting foam around your microphone, you should see a difference in the audio quality. So again, I got some toys here from Amazon. What I'm going to do now is basically lay out all of these in a place where they can expand over the next 48 hours. I might get high a little bit off of the chemical smell, and then maybe not tomorrow because I need 48 hours, right? So maybe the day after tomorrow or this coming weekend, I'll get those up on the wall and I'll give you guys kind of a video tour of what it is, what it is. So if you know anyone, by the way, that is considering doing a podcast or wants a video studio set up. Oh, good, Kelly. Hey, thanks, friend. I appreciate that. I'll have to go back and listen to the audio to make sure it was a decent size. But what I was saying is, if you know anyone that basically does any kind of audio production or who wants to produce a podcast, or who wants to do more YouTube videos, or who wants to run a YouTube channel, hey, Bill, good to see you. Please do me a favor and tag them in this video or share this video on their timeline. This is one of those small things people can invest in. Philip, good to see you. This is one of those small things people can invest in that really will affect the ROI. I guess what I'm trying to say here is the ROI is going to be very good on this. Jeffrey Broderick, man, good to see you. This set right here was $56 before shipping. I think we used Amazon Prime, so there was no real shipping cost, and they got here in a couple of days. And again, for those of you tuning in to the very end, got some new toys from Amazon, some sound baffling here. So like I said, bookmark this video if you're going to need this in the future. And Thanks, Philip. I appreciate you. And tag someone who may need this in the future to make their audio quality better. And again, I wish I had a link for the other kind of accessory you can wrap around your microphone. For if you know someone that just does a podcast, look for like a microphone wraparound. So basically, it's a version of this that just kind of sits around the microphone. So if you are limited on space, you can do that also. I'm going to also download this video and put this up on my YouTube channel. So if this has been useful, this and the other marketing videos I do, please go over there, obviously, and subscribe on YouTube. I'm not going to hound you about that. But if this has been useful, comment below, and I'll try to give you guys a tour once we get these up in the office. Everyone have a great Tuesday. It's time for, I always love my coffee cup. It's very important for everyone to see the coffee cup. I love this company. I wish I had an affiliate program. This is from Coffee and Motivation. And you know what? I'm going to go unpack the rest of these. Clark, thanks for joining in, brother. I'm going to go unpack the rest of these, lay these out, and maybe in about 48 hours and change or so, we are going to get these, start getting these up on the office walls. And then there's another new toy coming in, which I'm going to show you. That should be in later this week also. So for all of you that tuned in, had actually a pretty good turnout, it looks like today. I appreciate you, and thank you very much for putting up with my ranting and my rambling. And everyone have a great day. We'll chat again soon. Oh, Judson, man, Judson, good to see you tuning in also. I want to make sure I gave you a shout out right there. My dancing brother, Judson.